locked in.
Look at what we have here, folks.
To the only show that matters.
The cream of the crop.
Duke Loves Rasslin.
And there is no one that does it better than
your hosts.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
The Duke.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Hey everybody, this is Sylvia Sanchez, your WoW superhero, and you're listening to Duke Loves Rasslin.
Brothers and sisters, you know we had the 9th year anniversary special here on the Duke Loves Rasslin podcast. And as always, somebody that has been with us from the very beginning, my arch nemesis, who somehow, some way has multiple names. You know, I don't know what kind of secret 007 she thinks she is, but she has multiple names. Despite all of that, she is a huge, huge star on television, one of the absolute best WoW superheroes on the planet, somebody who, I don't know how she's able to pull it off, but she's main eventing all over the place, beating people up. She's threatened me, which is why I always keep all of my personal information private, because I don't want these problems. But I'm going to try to be nice this go around. 9 years in the making. Here we go again. Without further ado, welcome back the woman who sometimes is known as Myka Madrid, a.k.a. Sylvia Sanchez. What's going on there?
Not much, Duke. You know me, staying busy as always. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Listen, I've been getting a lot of feedback about the fact that you put hands on Sophia Lopez, and it's crazy because, you know, Sophia has been my attorney for a long time. I mean, going back at least 8 years. So have you squashed it with Sophia? Are we back on track here, or are you somebody who I'm going to have to call the police on?
Hold on. Whoa. Stop right there. You need to call the police on me. Did you not see what Sophia did to me? Did you not watch everything that she did to me from season 1 to season 3?
All she did was try to make you better, and all you've done is just cause havoc.
Duke, she promised me that she's going to get me to the top. She brought me in at the end of season 1 to tag with Vivian Rivera. And then all of a sudden, so of course, my tag partner had her issues or whatever. So then I got a new tag partner, okay? Angel Rose. She kept hitting me with the darn briefcase. She kept on losing our matches. And then we get in a 3-on-3 where we tag with Tormenta as well. And then, so, you know, I just got frustrated. I didn't need all this nonsense anymore. So, you know what? If you didn't see it, it's called the slap heard around the world, where I slapped Sophia because I got so frustrated. She lied to me. She disrespected me. So, you know what? I don't need her. I don't need anybody. So I'm going to start doing things on my own.
Listen, I just find it very ridiculous that you would put hands on a manager. She's not a wrestler. So you like to pick on the little guy, huh?
The little guy? No, Mrs. I'm the best attorney in the world, the greatest attorney in the world. Well, she ain't so great, so I think you need to find a new attorney.
Sometimes I hope for the best with you. I see how talented you are. You know, you definitely have created a tremendous legacy for yourself. You're Hall of Fame bound, no question about it. But then you do things like this, and it reminds me that you're someone that we just can't trust. Simple as that.
No, it reminds you I'm not somebody to be played with. I don't need a manager to rise to the top. I could do things on my own.
Does David McLean, is he okay with this? Because I can't imagine a guy like him. He's a straight-laced guy. The fact that, quote-unquote, bandita is over here slapping around managers and what have you, is he okay with this?
Hold on. It's la bandida. ¿Entiendes?
Uh-oh.
La bandida.
Uh-huh. You're going to try to teach me Spanish now?
Okay.
I'm International
Gracias.
Duke. You're going to try to...
Okay,
you're
International Duke.
No, gracias. No, gracias.
Proceed.
What is going on here? You know? So is David okay with your bad attitude?
It's not a bad attitude. Like I told him, you know what? I don't need Sophia. I don't need Vivian. I don't need Angel Rose. I can do everything on my own. So starting now, I'm going to do my singles matches and I will go get those WoW championships.
Wow. Patti LaBelle, Michael McDonald, On My Own. You're going to be singing that song. Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Wow. Unbelievable. You know, and you were at the River City Wrestling Con.
Yes, I sure
Two
did.
matches, two matches. You made your triumphant return, and you couldn't stay out of the ring. I don't understand why. You should have just been out there signing autographs and hanging out, but instead you wanted to go in the ring and put hands on people. So this young lady here, talk to me about this Fuego lady here that you really kind of roughed up in the ring.
Hold on. Who said that I roughed her up, Duke? Who have you been getting your information from, huh?
I saw the match.
What? I gave her every opportunity to show me what she has to offer. Yeah, she's a new up and coming superstar wrestler. So I just had to teach her a lesson or two.
Nikki Fuego, I'm sorry that you were disrespected by Sylvia Sanchez
Whoa, whoa,
at
hey, it's not
River
being
City Wrestling Con.
disrespectful. It just, hey, you need to step up your game. If you're gonna step in the ring with Sylvia Sanchez, you got to be on your A game. You cannot be on your B, C, D, E, F, G game.
Whoa, whoa! This is not Sesame Street where you're covering the alphabet now. What the what? Whoa! Take it easy, Big Bird. What is
Big
going on
Bird.
here?
Oh man. Honestly, I like Cookie Monster, but all right, you want to play Big Bird.
Cookie Monster. Okay, Cookie Monster. Well, you bet your match with Ruthie J though. She straightened you out.
Did you see that match también or no? Or were you just like getting glitches every time you're watching it? Because who ended up with their hand raised?
You cheated. You cheated. You
How did
cheated.
I cheat, Duke? When?
Because that's what you do.
When?
You're always breaking the rules. That's the problem.
No, you know what? Ruthie
That's
was that was a good match. I really enjoyed it. I got to go see all the people that I haven't seen in forever at the wrestling con. I got to meet new fans, see old fans that I haven't seen in forever because I used to wrestle in Florida quite a bit before I got signed with WoW. So it was nice
you
going
sure
back
did.
there, yeah. And then being back in St. Augustine, where this was the first time I was there for this River City Wrestling Con. Last time I was there, it was in Jacksonville.
So you got to see how much bigger it is. New venue. It's all
Yeah, it's
glitzy
like
and
grown a
glamorous.
lot.
Yeah, yeah. You see that? And you showed up and you just messed the place up, huh?
Yep.
See, that's boy. I don't know if they're
Showed
going to
up
be
and
invited
showed
back
out.
because of you. Folks, we are talking to Sylvia Sanchez from Wow Superheroes here on Duke Loves Rasslin. So let's switch gears for a second because despite the fact that you do all of these wicked things, and I do emphasize wicked, I'm not talking about the movie or the play either. Um, you do some pretty nice things too, especially down there in the local San Antonio area. Talk to me about some of the charitable work that you do outside of the wrestling ring.
So some of the charitable work that I do is with this organization called ABC of Southwest Texas, where we help families raising children with special healthcare needs in our Bexar County or surrounding areas. So we have like different case management services. We have our bereavement program. And then every year we put on this walk. It's the San Antonio Walk for Autism. So this last year it took place, well, oh, it's like almost the end of the year already. It's like, wow, it goes by fast. But April 26th, we had like over 10,000 participants and we like raised over $20,000 to give back to our community. And then in March, we had our bereavement butterfly memorial where we honor like the children that lost their lives due to stillborn, death, any kind of death, just to help the families in the community go and speak and remember their loved ones. So me as a wow superhero, me as I'm not just a wow superhero. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a sister, I'm a daughter. Giving back to my community is like means a lot to me. Being able to help the less fortunate because like I'm not rich, I'm not poor, but giving back just makes it so much better to help people out.
I just find it fascinating that you're this rough and tumble wrestler who's beating people up, smacking up
Duke, I
managers.
have a hard time bien.
Do you?
I'm not the Tin Man. Or sometimes,
but
okay.
but you are Cookie Monster though. That we've established
I
that.
am. I love cookies.
But this is cool. Over 10,000 people this past year for this event. I mean that is
Mhm.
tremendous. That is tremendous. There. Why do you do it?
just to give back to the community. So have you ever been to San
I
Antonio?
sure have. It smells like cattle.
Duke, you're very disrespectful. You know what? I'm gonna have to go down there and teach you a lesson.
Listen, Charles Barkley said that everyone eats churros down there, so he has a problem with the women in San Antonio. I'm just saying that's what
Hey,
Charles said. I'm
I'm
not
a
saying
huge
that's
Charles
what Charles
Barkley
said.
fan, so I have nothing to say about Charles.
Okay.
But no, just giving back to your
Uh-huh.
community. Like, you can't go anywhere without being involved in your community some way, somehow, because we're all human. Everybody has some type of issue or some type of medical condition. You know, it's always good to give back and be there for somebody else.
Well, that is very noble of you. I will say that, and it's probably the only thing I like about you, just the fact that you donate your time and your energy, and the organization that you work with. You folks show up for people in so many different ways, and you're really doing God's work. So I commend you for that.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
It's about time you
That's
appreciate
the only
me.
compliment I'm going to give you. Oh yeah, that's the only compliment you're going to get out of me. So just that's the way it is. So 2024, like you said, we're already halfway through. As we record this, we're recording this on the longest day of the year, which is pretty cool, and it's also the official start of summer. So, what else can we expect from Sylvia Sanchez as we wrap up 2024 and we look forward, 2025, and we look forward to 2026?
So you'll see me coming back to WoW, our season 4, which we start taping now in October and November. You'll see me at WrestleCade this year. I'll make my Sylvia Sanchez debut November 28th through the 30th at the Benson Convention Center in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And then also, of course, me as Myka as well. I'll wrestle at independent shows, which we have some coming up. Like this weekend, I will be in Missions, Texas on the 22nd. On Sunday, I'll be in Harlingen, Texas. So I'm always just staying busy.
Before I let you go, and shout out to WrestleCade, I know it's going to be another fantastic event, and bringing out Sylvia Sanchez definitely classes up the joint, no question about that. Before I let you go, though, I got to ask about my buddy Ivy. Okay, no sell Ivy. She is somebody who has grown up here on Duke Loves Rasslin. She's been a guest multiple times, especially when she was a youngster. Now she has a big head of hair, and I think she might be taller than me at this point, and she's got all that attitude. How is No So Ivy doing?
She's doing really good. So she just passed the 6th grade. She'll be going to 7th grade, middle school already. She has her own phone. She has her own room. So it's like, Mom, I need this. Mom, I need that. So she's gonna get in those teenage years, and it's like a little frustrating, but a little exciting too. Because now she has her own little personality, and she gets her attitude from not me.
How old is she now?
She is 12.
So think about this. The first time Ivy was on Duke Loves Rasslin, she was 3 years old.
Oh my goodness, dude, you're gonna make me cry because that is a long time ago.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
And I'm sure she'll hear this back. Ivy used to invite me to your birthday parties, and now suddenly you stopped. And I take that personally.
Well, you know what, Duke? Maybe because you started ignoring her and be like, "Oh, I'm not going to attend because you're so afraid of her mom." I would have been nice to you. I'd have been professional, but you don't want to come and show up. So I'm like, "All right."
I'm not showing up so I can get slapped like my lawyer, Sophia Lopez. I'm not doing that. Crazy? Please.
Well, that's why she does not invite you to anything anymore. You hurt her feelings. You broke her heart, my poor child.
What is that song? K Leo? Yeah, that's me. Okay, I'm in big trouble. Tico, tico, tico. Yeah, I'm in big trouble here. Hector Lavoe. Okay,
Yep, you
so
sure are.
I've watched
Okay.
myself with you. Okay. Anyways, what is the best way that everyone can keep up with you so that they can know where you're going to be appearing next and plan ahead?
So you can always follow me on my Facebook, which is Myka Madrid. My Instagram, I have two. It's gonna be Myka Laura, or you can follow me on my Sylvia Sanchez. It's wow_Sylvia Sanchez. I have a link tree for my Sylvia Sanchez as well. This is brand new to me, so I'm just still learning it. But you can also follow me on TikTok, and then you can follow and watch my YouTube, wow_Sylvia Sanchez.
Well, listen, Sylvia Sanchez, Myka Madrid, the lady with the fresh mouth, whatever you call yourself today. again,
Hot tamale.
hot tamale, cookie monster. Uh, again, thank you for all the charitable work that you do, and no thank you for the way that you have treated the world's greatest attorney, Sophia Lopez. In fact, I will be putting a bounty on your head in WoW Superheroes because I can't stand it. I can't stand what you did.
Well, you know what? Just live and learn, Duke. So, you know what? Just find you a new attorney. That's all you got to do. Just find a brand new one. Oh, you know what? I'll send you mine. Okay?
Strictly for the culture every day. Step in style in your unique way. Patterns and colors so defined. All about the perfect line. Be yourself, let your spirit fly. In this fashion, you'll touch the sky. Strictly for the culture, brand so fine. Dress to impress and show your shine. Strictly for the culture, every day. Step in style in your unique way.
Visit www.strictlyfortheculture.ca.
This is Tony Schiavone, and we're desperately out of time on Duke Loves Rasslin.